Hello, my name is Victoria Yampolsky and I run the Startup Station. In this video, I'm going to talk about time management and how to set priorities. When you are a startup founder, there is a million of things that you need to do every day, and sometimes it may seem overwhelming and it may not be clear what you should focus on. So I'd like to take a step back and talk about the process that I use in managing my time and how I manage to get a lot done in a reasonably short period of time. Step number one is to understand your long-term goals. It helps to split your goals into three categories: must have, would like to have, and nice to have, so that you assess the importance of each goal as it relates to the overall picture and your overall objective of building your company. Okay, think about the timeline for these goals as the next 1, 2, or 3 months, depending on what your personal situation is. Once you set your goals and once you prioritize them, you can now think about the steps that you need to take in order to achieve each goal. And here it's important to focus on interdependencies. If you're working as a team, and let's say your long-term goal is to apply to an accelerator in 2 months, then obviously all of your work for the next 2 months will be focused on getting everything necessary for that application. If you're splitting the work between multiple team members, you need to understand which work from what team member you are waiting for so that the team member knows to do that work first. Similarly, even if you're working on a project yourself, you may need to understand interdependencies in order to move your project to the next step, because very often your subsequent action will depend on the result of your previous action. Okay, step number 3, how you structure your day. And of course, here there is a little bit of variability because everybody works differently. But these are the things that I've learned and that helps me be very efficient. Number 1, do all your emails in blocks of time, because answering to an email after email and breaking your workflow can be very disruptive. Number 2, schedule all your meetings and calls in the blocks of time. I do it in the beginning of the day or at the end of the day, or sometimes the middle of the day. Okay, and I schedule all meetings together so that I can maximize my time when I'm away from my desk. Number 3, and very important for me personally, is to be able to take a break when I need to. When I can't work, I don't force myself to. I take a half an hour break, an hour break, sometimes even a 2-hour break. And then when I come back, I'm able to solve all the problems I wasn't able to solve before and able to be a lot more efficient. Okay, and finally, step number 4, find the time every week to reassess what you're doing and to adjust priorities based on what happened. It's so easy to get caught up in the details and the day-to-day and to feel like you are pulling in all the different directions and nothing is happening. It's important to have the means to evaluate your strategy, to have the means to assess your priorities and to adjust them when necessary. One of the great ways to do it is to have a board of advisors, which will provide you with that hour, 2 hours a week, or every 2 weeks when you can take a step back, look at everything that you've achieved, and figure out a way forward. Thank you for listening. If you like this video, please share with your friends and colleagues. And for more information, go to www.thestartupstation.com. Thank you and see you next time.